All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do? You recently just got married. You're happy. You're happy. You're in love. You both got great jobs. Now comes the big thing: the finances. How does that work? Do you have a separate checking account? Do you have a joint checking account? How do you have that? Ooh, how do you have that conversation? We're gonna go with the experienced one here, Nay Nay.
In the hizzy.
What?
How's that work,
So
Nay?
I've always had them separate because I make too much money. No, I'm just kidding.
She's like, my modeling career was taking off at this time.
Yeah, I've always done it separate. But I mean, I think it just depends on who you're with and what you decide. It's a conversation that y'all have to have before.
Were you both working at the time?
I was consistent. He was off and on. So that goes to tell you why I had a separate account. No, and then I was good with money, and then he wasn't that good with money. So I decided that it's better to be separate accounts.
Wait, so is that what you're gonna do going forward?
No, it depends who I'm with. Like, it depends who I'm with. Like, if they're good with money, I don't really, to be honest, I don't want to be responsible for bills anymore. So I am happy with just like, let's build our savings account together and then you just pay the bills. I think it just depends who you're with.
So let's say, right, you're with this guy, and he's not good with money, but he's he's a confident individual. So he takes offense that you do not want him to have a joint account with you. Like it's like going back to the whole, it hurts his pride a little bit. He's like, what do you mean we can't share an account? So is that okay with you? Like if he puts his foot down, it's like, no, I want a joint account. I want our money together. But you know for a fact he's not good with money.
No, I'm sorry. It's not happening. No way. Because then he's going to put you in a mess. Nope. It's not going to happen. No.
What if it was the other way around? You weren't good with money, and he told you, "Nah, we're gonna keep it
Well, I
separate."
could probably, I mean, I probably understand where he's coming from. No, I understand where he's coming from. No, I'd probably like, that would be fine. I mean, I guess it's because I'm always been independent. So like, even if he made all this money and he didn't want to share the account, fine. That's not my money. I'm going to have my own money. So I think I'm okay with it. I'm okay with separate. If you want to go together and have one account, it is going to be hard. I'm not going to lie, because I've had my own money and just done my own thing. So it's going to be really, 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 really hard. But I know I could make it happen if I trust him. Like if I learn to trust him with money. Like if he's good with money, then I will. Final answer.
I'm not quite sure what you chose.
She corrected herself. She said, no, I am not okay with it. But you know what? If I think about it, I think he's good. I'm okay with it. So that's the first ever, correct me if I'm wrong, but you did it to yourself. That's dope.
But why can't we just why can't we just keep them separate and then we're just both putting into the savings account, building our future?
It's because just like when we had the pregnancy, or the Devin's words, the fraternity test. You ladies took offense to that because it hurts your pride a little bit that he's asking you to take this fraternity test, and his pride is now hurt because he's the man. I'm supposed to take care of the finances because I'm the man, and now you're not allowing him because you won't have the joint account. So now the man takes offense to that.
Yeah. Now he has a right to be upset about it.
You can see where they two go hand in hand. Like it eases your mind to know that you have your own money in your savings account because it's an ease of mind. But the fraternity test eased the man's mind a while ago, and you didn't really like that too much.
Sorry, it's just like what
I don't
he
really
just
care.
can't have no.
All right. So what do you think, Mesa Lou?
So that's interesting just because, I've always based my relationship off my parents, and, they've had a joint account, and I just feel like that's something that I've always just kind of assumed that you did. You know what I mean? That was like a stepping stone for like a marriage. You just got together, you had kids, and then you had a joint bank account. Like that was like one of those stepping stones. So apparently it's not.
And Mesa, what if she goes and gets her nails done, gets her hair done, gets her feet done, gets everything, goes shopping, and spends all your money?
How much money am I making?
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just kidding. But a few episodes ago, we talked about a deal breaker, I think. And we said something about like, would you get mad? I think we were talking about
Oh,
cheating,
yes,
right?
like, so
we were talking about cheating, and
spending
all
a
of
lot
us
of
were
money?
like super mad. And then we said, what if she spent $1,000 without you knowing? You goes, well, that I take more offense to that than
Yes.
cheating. So it's crazy that you would be okay with a joint account because you're opening that door.
Yeah, I am, and I think that's. And I think when I'm married, I think obviously you hope nothing like that's gonna happen, and if it does, then it's obviously gonna be a problem. But whether or not we have a separate account, even if she blows $1,000 of her money, it's still gonna suck that we don't have that money as a family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no matter if it's from the joint account or her account, it's still not gonna be a good situation if she's just blindly spending money without any kind of map of what we're doing. Whereas if we have a joint account, at least kind of see what's happening. You know what I mean? At least I can look at stuff and say, hey, like, you're spending kind of crazy. We need to chill out because we're not going to be able to afford the mortgage this month. Stuff like that, I guess.
I think though it creates the safety net, because if you do have the joint account, yeah, you can monitor it to a certain extent, but if she goes crazy, you don't have the other bank account to kind of lean on for the time being.
Yeah.
So if she did,
But
randomly went out.
Own
A
separate little
stash.
secret, yeah.
Man, we're just keeping all kinds of secrets today.
The
But I think
thing.
that's what it is. It creates a safety, and I think that's why people do it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily I don't trust you, don't trust you. It's a safety net thing, right? Because things happen. Things happen to bank accounts, period, and things just happen. So she goes out, girls' night out, gets a little wasted, and goes puts a lot of money down on red, and it was black. It's tough.
We're gonna fight. It's gonna happen.
What do you think, Stephanie?
That's a hot topic, I think. If you are married with someone, you should talk about it. Like, put the cards on the table and be honest with it. Like, hey, man, you have problems gambling. I think it's not very wise from your side to manage the money. I will be the one managing the money. And vice versa. Like, if it's the girl who is having issues spending money. But I think, like, you should have a joint account, but you should have your separate account. Like, you should deposit money together. Like, hey, the rent and everything together is like $5,000, so you're gonna put 25 every month, and I'm gonna put 25 every month, and
That's
we're gonna
fair.
separate. So if you want to splurge something, like you want to buy new sneakers, you can do it, and you're not gonna be like, hey, darling, can I have new sneakers? I really like them.
Please.
Yeah.
All my friends have them.
And they light up.
Yeah, I think that's my point there.
Okay.
I feel like our parents used to have it like that because they were stay at home. One parent worked, but it's not like that anymore.
It's kind of how it is for my cousin. She's kind of stay home. She only works maybe like once or twice a month for her job, and her husband works about 12-hour shifts, so he makes a good amount of money, about $90,000 a year.
Lorenzo.
He makes
Shout out.
yeah.
Shout out Lorenzo. Great job. He works every
What's his
day.
number?
No, but he makes a lot of money. They have a joint checking account, but they have separate ones for the kids, so that's how they do it.
Separate one for the kids.
Like, they have
If they're
two
not
kids.
working, they don't get their own account.
I was like, wait,
They gotta have their account.
For college fund.
oh, college.
Oh,
I
That's
thought it was
smart.
like, what's the thing they give you every week? That
allowance?
I didn't get one of those. I don't know what that was.
I didn't get allowance either.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick found out I did.
Yeah,
get
it's
allowance.
because
You
it's,
got an allowance?
yeah, because he's cheap lay. He's the baby.
Cheap. I'm the baby. I'm a cheap lay.
Oh my God. Did you get an allowance, Stephanie?
Sorry, what is an allowance?
Like money that your parents give you like weekly for you to like just do stuff as a kid when you
No,
were a
I
kid?
have to work for it.
For
I like
one, I got it
Devin.
from my grade. I got it from my grades. That was my allowance. Every time I got an A or B, I got money.
Do you still get allowance?
I mean, for my job,
I don't know if that's an allowance.
which is funny because it's it's at school.
Yeah, because he did good at school.
I'll get that. I heard a story a long time ago about when I don't know her name at this moment, but Caitlyn Jenner, but prior Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce
Bruce.
Jenner, and was married to the Kardashian, but not a Kardashian. Horrible at celebrities apparently.
I'm with you.
But when he was married, that she would give him an allowance. She would give him like $1,000 a week or something like that to
No.
Oh,
spend.
because he was very bad
they
with
said
money.
he was bad with money, so
Yeah,
she.
he would buy like golf things.
So she kept turning the money. Was like, here's your $1,000 to
Yep.
spend weekly.
He would buy like just like random toys that he wanted to play with. Yeah.
So we talked about a
That's
long
on the
time ago
episodes.
about being stay-at-home dads,
Okay.
right? So if your wife's making a lot of money, are you okay with her giving you allowance?
It has to kind of be like that because you
'Cause
need
it's her money.
some.
That is true.
So she's like, I'm gonna deposit some in your little bank account, Mesa.
He's like,
I
yeah.
got you a little bit of money, buddy.
Oh, you have to. You gotta be
Behave this
$100 a week.
Uh-huh.
Here you go.
I did some extra chores. Gave some extra.
Yeah, you got a little bit of money. Now you can go out the boys. You're like, you call me. Hey, buddy. What's up, man? I saved up enough money. We can go out this weekend. All right, dude, I'm down.
We can go to Six Flags. I don't know how much it would bother me, honestly. Like, I don't think it'd bother me that much, to be honest with you. I mean, now, is it like not enough money just like to barely get by, or like to have some money to like play around with, like you're saying, like where I can be like, hey, buddy, let's go buy something stupid.
I mean, it's like you're spending money, but I would assume she's not like a millionaire. She's not handing you thousands of dollars a
How
week.
much money did she make?
That's average, so like 70,000.
Oh no, I'm not okay with that. We're living off 70,000.
Yeah, you can live off 70,000, 80,000.
That's tough. And I can't get a job.
No, you're staying home dad. You have 8 children.
70,000?
You chose to be staying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mason wants a lot of kids.
That is not true. None of that is true.
No test. He just went for 8 children.
No paternity test.
Yep, fraternity.
For those that didn't watch the episode before this, listen to it, I'm gonna be really confused. I don't know. I don't know how much it would bother me. I still don't think it'd bother me that much. I think I'd be okay with it.
Now this one's gonna be interesting because Devin didn't even want to be a stay-at-home dad.
Yes.
So Devin, are you okay with taking allowance from your supermodel wife that makes a good amount of money?
Oh, supermodel? Yes.
Yeah, but like,
Aw,
calm
It
down.
is forgiven.
She's a hand supermodel.
Hey,
She
she's still
models her
making.
hands.
She's making more than 70,000.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but like a few episodes ago, you didn't even care. You were
Yes,
like,
you said no
no,
matter
she
how
makes
much
$1
you
million.
made.
It doesn't matter. She's quitting her job. I'm keeping my $30,000 a month job, and we are living paycheck to paycheck.
You did say that.
Dang.
Yes.
You got me.
Stephanie
You
looked
corrected
shocked.
me.
Got you. Yeah, that's what he said, Stephanie. You weren't here for that episode?
No, you got me. Yeah, you're exactly right. I wouldn't do it.
I thought he was gonna say, yeah, okay, yeah, that was my fault, but he's like, no, at this point, I'm not doing it now. Get that allowance. Get that allowance.
Nah.
That's my pride.
That's pure pride.
He wants to work.
He wants to work for some weird reason. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I-
let me,
Do
let me
not
tell you a
know.
funny story. Funny story. This is my GameStop story, okay? So, Stephanie, so you can get to know me a little bit. So, I went and I pre-ordered a game, okay, from GameStop, and I paid it off, okay? Well, I paid all of it, but like $10. They don't let you pay it all off. It's super weird. But anyways, so I paid it pretty much all off other than like $10, okay? Now it's the day before the game comes out. So I tell Nay, I'm like, hey, go pick the game up. Here's like $10. Just pay the game off, and they're going to give you a ticket so I can go pick the game up later. Okay, cool. So she goes to GameStop, she pays the $10, and she comes back. She's like, man, they kept trying to upsell me. They kept trying to sell me this other stuff. And I'm like, did you buy it? She's like, no. I told them no, like 5 times, and they kept trying to pressure me. And I was like, no. And she was like, I told them, do not sell me anything else because he's going to get mad. He will know and he will get mad, right? So I was like, okay, cool. So anyways, now I'm going to pick my game up, and I'm looking at the receipt. And I'm looking, and I'm like, them fools charged her freaking warranty. They sold her warranty and like charged her warranty. So I get to the front, I'm like, hey, like you guys charged me warranty, and the guy's like, well, the company makes us upsell. I'm like, I don't care. Like she told you no, and you still charge her. And I'm like, I want my money back, and they're like, nope, sorry, not refundable. I can't refund that part. I was like, are you serious? I don't even have the game right now. Like I'm literally like he hasn't even handed me the game. So I'm like, okay, what if this point you just cancel it all? You keep your game. I just want all my money back.
Yep.
I can't give you that warranty money back. I was so mad. I was like, are you serious? So he gives me the number to corporate. So I'm like on the phone with corporate. At the same time, I'm going through like their website, like downloading everything I can. And I find their warranty.
Fine print.
Yes, fine print. And it says like within 30 days, if you haven't used warranty, you can return it. Sorry, I just punched the mic. I was getting a little angry. I'm just kidding. But I found that if you haven't used your warranty within 30 days, you can return it for full refund. So I go back up there and I show this man that email. I'm like, look, right here, boom, bam. He goes get some lady. She comes out and she gives me my money back, right? So I fought all for that $3.25.
I would love you to be my customer.
Yeah,
You bought for $3.25.
25 cents.
Damn. Okay. Now I understand the bubblegum thing.
Now the
Yes.
pack of gum makes sense.
So I will check that receipt for that extra pack of gum. You bought what at the store?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I cannot be hypocrite. Like honestly, when I go grocery shopping and I'm with my boyfriend there and I see something that the price point doesn't match with whatever I'm scanning, I'm like, ma'am, it's $1 off.
This isn't right.
This
Thank
is
you.
not right.
Yeah, I always check receipts. Always.
He does. Remember the guy at Stripes at one time?
I remember.
The guy at Stripes accidentally scanned an additional drink.
Yeah,
Right? He
additional
like
tea.
double scanned it. And then Patrick's like, did you scan that twice? He's like, no.
And we're like, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
we
we
heard you
just
scan it
saw
twice.
you.
He goes, no. So then, like, he rings me up. My total's like $10. I'm like, okay. So I paid $10. He hands me the receipt, and there's 2 T's on there.
Yes.
I'm like, dude, you scanned me twice. He's like, oh, my bad. I didn't think we went through. I was like, oh
And
my
then he
god.
goes, do you want to get another one?
Yeah, and I was like, fine. I'll just go grab a freaking another tea. So I just went and go grabbed another tea. But yeah, it was a little stupid because we told him before. Yeah.
You hear bling bling?
Yeah.
Did you scan that twice?
No. Yes. So to answer your question, it really wouldn't matter either way because I'm definitely going to be monitoring my money. So, yeah.
I like it.
I think you're married. That you're married. You're a couple. Become you know you have to share everything. You're a team. Yeah, exactly. You're a team.
Devin, would you want all the pressure of having to keep track of all that, or would you, if you had like a lady that was, headstrong, would you be okay with handing all your stuff over to her and letting her take control?
As in the bills.
Yeah.
She's taking control of all the money.
Yeah, like y'all still have this joint account, so you still both have access to it, but you really don't know how much goes to the bills because she keeps track of all of that. Like she knows your electricity bills, logins. Not that she's hiding it from you, but like
she wants to do all.
yes,
of it.
she wants to take care of all that. You yelled in poor Stephanie's ears.
There's a
Also,
lot
sorry.
of trust.
Sorry. I wouldn't want her to. That's not like I wouldn't want her, but I don't want her to have all that responsibility. Because I do check my bills. I check my loan, my student loan bills, my car bills. So I've already know how to track some stuff. So we'll probably do like separate. I say I'll take this part and you take this part, and we go from there.
This just in. So we turned off all the mics, and Stephanie had the most amazing question
She waits
ever.
till after the episode's done. She's like, I have a really good question.
No, it was. I didn't realize that we cut it. So, so my question is, if you have your wife and your wife has a student loan debts, like you will be okay paying her debts, or in the joint account, or she will have to pay by herself her debts.
She'll have to pay her debts like I would just have to pay my debts. We'll still be in a joint checking account, but why wouldn't it be any different of her not paying her debts?
And what if she is a housewife? She's not
Oh,
working.
man.
That's a really good question.
Bombshell.
Then yeah, then I would help her with her debts
So what makes it different?
Yes.
because she has her own job and she's making money.
What if she doesn't make as much
Yeah.
as you? Like, what if she makes like half of you, what you make?
Half of what I make.
You're the main breadwinner.
Yep. Which is gonna be surprising, but
I think it just really depends on the situation. If she only made half of what I did, then then I'll definitely help her out. But if she's making a decent amount of money where she could pay her debts and I could pay my debts, then
what if
Yeah.
you don't have debts and only she has debts? You help her out? She's your wife?
yeah, I help her out.
So you help her out in pretty much almost every situation except for just her first
The
question.
very first one where you were like, nope, she pays hers, I pay mine.
Well, she has a job. She has a good paying job that is equal to mine or probably better than mine.
What happened to team, bro?
Yeah, what happened? Yeah, you were a
team.
teamwork.
Team.
What is her
Now
debt
it's I.
is your, what happened? So you don't believe her debt, her prior debt is your now debt?
You're married into that.
I think I married it. She had that before we got together. That's
Uh-huh.
her debt.
Yeah, but you're marrying into that debt.
Yeah, the debt is together.
Yeah,
You-
now it's
you have a
combined.
vow together to become one.
It's kind of like
Boom.
she had a kid prior
You're
before you.
married.
She had a kid prior before you, so now y'all are married. So you don't pay for him when y'all go out to
Yeah.
eat. You're like, sucks for you. Pay for that boy.
Sleep outside.
Think about that answer,
Yeah,
please.
and you got to remember the variable
Very
that you have a
hard.
joint account because you wanted the joint account. So
Yes.
all this is coming from this joint account.
And the reasoning was we're a team.
Yeah, and Devin said we're a team.
Okay.
Replay it. Yeah, we're a team, man. So like, of course, I love her with all my heart. I would do anything for her except for pay her student bills.
Then when it comes to like that, then yes, I would help her out. I would help her out if we had a joint account. That's where I would help her out.
So to go back to the original question, you are now changing your answer to you will help her out if she had prior debt.
Yes.
Okay, that is ridiculous, Devin. No, ever help. What do you think, Nate? You've been married before. Is your prior debt y'all's debt now? You like that, y'all?
Y'all.
You like y'all? No?
I
Okay.
use you. Oh, you all.
That's a
You
lot of
all.
words.
Yes, it has to be.
It's not legally like you're automatically when you get married with that person that debt, whatever debts they have, you're gonna be there in that problem too.
Yeah, like when you
Yeah.
run credit for anything, like they
Mhm.
take that
Yeah,
you
into
it's
guys-
part of
consideration.
you. You have to
What?
fix
How you gonna
it.
handle
What
that?
are you learning something right
Like
now?
if you
said
didn't
what?
if you didn't have a house prior, now y'all are going to shop for a house, and she has
Yeah.
not good credit. Like it's gonna
gonna
hurt
affect-
your
Taking you
your
down.
facts of getting
As soon
a
as
house.
you're married to them, yeah. Like
You're the same
if
person
I
now.
hadn't like if I hadn't gotten the divorce and I'd still be married legally, right? He would affect me, and we're not even together. He would affect me. So yeah, that was cut that out real quick, cause.
So yeah, Devin.
Devin just learned something. He said,
Devin, we're
what?
teaching you so much, man. We should change the show to Devin Learns.
How does that come up? Finances, knowing that he's like bad and has a lot of debt.
You can see,
Yeah, I was
you
hoping
can
you can kinda
see
see
it. I
that
think you can
normally.
see it.
You can ask like, oh, what is your credit score?
He's like, "What's the credit score?"
Are you asking for Elzer? No, I'm just kidding.
That would be like, oh my gosh.